Okay, guys, we are just playing a game with Duat. They said in the Discord, hey, does anyone want to play a live game of Skud Show right now? And I'm like, sure, let's do it. And why not also record it? So let's do this. I started off with a white 3. Usually I'd start with a red 4, but we already have a game with that going where I started with the red 4, so want to mix it up. Don't want to do the same thing every time. I did pick a even spread of each accent tile like I usually do though. And white 5 with a white 3, interesting. I haven't seen that very much. So I guess we're just gonna move out our red 5. And something to note about this move is, can't move this white 5 on this line now because it's clashing. So it restricts Duat's movement a little bit, depending on what they're trying to do. I doubt it stops them from doing what they're trying to do. And of course the idea is to go here. I don't know any fancy opening theory or any fancy opening stuff at all, so I know like 2 or 3 basic strategies, and that's what I stick with, and that's what I try to do. Okay, so Duat planted a red 3 over here. Makes sense, doing that with the white 5. Now I'm no longer having a clashing line here. I still doubt Duat's gonna move white 5 on that line though. Yeah, makes more sense to go there. Now I have some options here. I think no matter what, I'm gonna be moving out my white 3 and it's gonna be going here. But I need to decide what I want to do with my harmony bonus. And I want to do this. I want to see how this works. Gonna plant a red 5 here. Starting to capture this, Duat just runs away, but I feel like that's a waste of a turn for Duat. And I feel like, yeah, they did the exact thing. But see, a lot of the time when you plant a flower to attack another basic flower like that, sometimes you don't have another idea with this flower planted here. But 1, I'm taking a gate, which is nice. And 2, I can use this, since it's a 5 movement flower, I can maybe get it with this white 3 at some point. But I don't even know if I want this to leave the gate right now. I kind of want to have gate control, so I think I'm actually just going to plant another red 5 here. And now Duat is definitely going to be moving out a flower, and I'm thinking that I'm wanting to take the gate that they leave open, so we'll see. Okay, yeah, so Duat does leave a gate, and I had a feeling they'd leave this one. It would make sense to get a harmony bonus, but they might want to use that harmony bonus to plant a basic flower tile, and they can't do that with the white 3 planted in the gate. But also the real reason why I think they don't want to leave this gate right now is I don't think they want me getting this gate. I think it would be pretty good if I got this gate. I think that's what they're trying to prevent right now, but I'm not sure. But this gate is open, and I'm inclined to take it. I think I'm gonna do that with a red 4. And now we have 3 gates. So we're collecting some gates. I'm interested to see where this goes. Okay, white 5 makes sense. I want to do something like this. Plant a lotus, which then I can do a lotus into an orchid, hopefully. That's my plan. And the reason I'm moving this far out here is maybe you want to put it here to put the lotus here to get a midline crossing harmony. But I'm putting it here so that hopefully I can more easily harmonize it with this red 5 here. That's the only reason I'm putting it here, and it's also just nice to have tiles close to the center, and it's nice to use its full movement range. I don't think putting it here is really any better. So now Duat's going to be moving out this white 5 most likely. So they're going to keep this gate like they want. I still have this, and maybe something with the lotus in the future. I have control right now, and that's what I like. Yeah, red 3 makes sense. That's what I would do. But now I think I want to get my orchid out. Definitely. And the nice thing about this as well is since my red 4 isn't here, I can put my lotus there. And in the future, Duat's probably going to want to move this white 3 or lose it to my orchid. And I want to put this red 4 here. Duat potentially could move it off this line. I don't think they will. They'll probably move it here. I mean, yeah, they'll probably keep it on this line. They probably won't move it here, but they could. I'd like to get the red 4 here so that it harmonizes like this and can get something like this going. So yeah, I don't dislike my position right now. I don't think Duat has a lot of options here, which is good, but Duat should always be able to form a harmony, so they're not in any real danger. Yeah, I put it here, setting up a discovered harmony bonus, which is nice. Giving up their white 3, which they were gonna give it up no matter what because I can't move it out of range of my orchid. So might as well not waste any moves on it. And they want this spot to be occupied by some tile, even if it's not their own, so that this idea is harder to accomplish. White 5 makes sense. Just a high movement flower that they can harmonize with. And do I want to take the white 3 is the question. I don't know if I do want to take the white 3. Taking the white 3 doesn't benefit me at all. It just makes me lose a gate, and Duat is not using this white 3 for anything, so there's no reason to take the white 3 right now. But it would be nice just to move out the orchid here, threaten both of these white 5s. I mean, this one's protected by these, so I probably won't capture it. But this one's more in danger. I kind of like this move here. You know, part of me always wants to create some ring threat here, like by moving out my red 5. I think the smart move is probably this, if I'm gonna be honest. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, never mind, not there. Duat can reach me there. Duat can't reach me here though. So yes, I think this is the move I'm gonna want to do. Yeah, I like this. Now I wonder if Duat's gonna take this gate. I feel like they might not want to because they have all their white 5s placed right now, so they can't place a white 5 up there. And if they do take this gate, they're probably gonna lose this white 5 here, and I doubt they want to do that. I'm not sure though, they might just take this gate. I just want to get a different flower in this gate, like another red 4, or even a white 3. A white 3 could be nice. I like having the orchid out here, and it's wild. Gives me a lot of control, I feel like. If you know me at all with Skud, you know I like the orchid a lot, especially a wild orchid. Now, something I have to keep in mind is Duat can use this lotus. Not really for anything too dangerous right now, but I have to keep in mind that there are ideas like this with the boat, you know. So I do have to be careful with this lotus out here. Because yeah, if Duat goes here, potentially maybe feigning to defend this white 3, and then move this white 3 move this white 3 at some point in time, and then Duat has this discovered harmony to do this with the boat. Just ideas like that you have to be mindful of. I was never really confident in planting this red 5 here. I tried to make sense of it, and I do still believe it could be used in the ways that I talked about. I'm trying to think if it was probably a bad idea to plant a red 5 there. I'm not 100% sure right now. I don't think it was bad to plant a red 5 there, but I don't think it was necessarily good. Because it made Duat move their white jade over here, which, yeah, it kind of burnt a turn while I took a gate, but at the same time, Duat, it's better to get your flowers towards the center a lot of the time. So Duat probably doesn't really mind using a turn to get their white 5 here. And now that I've given up this gate, they have ideas with this. And oh yeah, they also have the lotus idea now that their white 5 is here, like I was talking about. So maybe planting the red 5 here was a bad turn. A lot of the time, I feel like after the fact, like planting a tile in a garden to threaten capturing a tile usually never really works. Sometimes it can work if you're doing it as a harmony bonus to another part of your move, but if it's the only idea with your move, a lot of the time it's bad. I get into the trap, I fall for the trap of doing those moves a lot, and they're not bad a lot of the time because you're taking a gate, but they're just not great. So that's a bad habit that I'm trying to break. Okay, white 5 out, and they did take that gate as expected. Okay, and it makes sense moving the white 5 out. They want to get it over here for this red 3 most likely. Now they are threatening to capture my orchid, so I feel like I'm just going to take this free white 5. I think that's really the only good move. Now they did leave open this gate, which is interesting. I would like to take advantage of that, place a white, well, probably not a white 3, probably a red 4, do something here with ideas like this, eventually, something like that. I'm curious if they're going to take back this gate, because I don't know what other options they really have right now. And I feel like they don't want me getting that gate, because without this gate and without this gate, I can't do anything too scary. I still have this, which is an okay move. It threatens a win. Honestly, on my next turn, I kind of just want to get this red 5 out. My gate control served its purpose, and now I want to be able to use my harmony bonuses to plant basic flower tiles. So right now I don't dislike my position. I have a midline crossing harmony. Duat doesn't have any, but they do have this move. Something like that. So yeah, I don't hate my position. They have this to easily break up this harmony chain idea, but they just moved it here. Interesting. Wonder what the significance of moving it there is, rather than somewhere over here or even here where they would get a midline crossing harmony. I'm curious about that. I don't know. But they did let me get this gate if I want to take it, and I kind of want to take that gate. I'm not 100% sure though. I feel like if they're not taking that gate now, they're probably not going to take the gate next turn, and instead of just using my turn to plant a basic flower tile there, I would want to use a harmony bonus to plant my basic flower tile there. So my idea is I kind of want to move this red 5 out and then move this red 5 out, threaten a win or something, and then use the harmony bonus to plant here. And also I just realized maybe the idea with this is that I don't have this move anymore, which would be very smart because Duat's creating this wall here. My red 4 can't get over here as easily. Could still get here and still get here, but maybe that's the idea with the red 5 there. So I think all I'm going to do is just move out my red 5, but where do I want it? I kind of want it over here. I kind of want it there. I think it makes sense. It looks nice. I already have a red 5 in this red garden over here. Yeah, putting in a red 5 in this white garden area is probably not the best, but I can get it over here eventually. And I already have a red 5 up here. I'm sure this red 5 could also do things up here, but along with this white 5 restricting movement, I feel like it's better to try and get it over here maybe, and also just control this area. I do have my orchid here already though. I'm not sure. Not sure if this is the right call. I really think it was like a 50-50. I have no idea which one's better. Okay, yeah, so as I suspected, not taking the west gate. But they did take this gate with the white 4, which makes sense, yeah. But there's no win threat for a couple more turns because of this red 3 here. So I'm not too worried. So I kind of just want to do my idea I was talking about here, where I do this and plant a flower here. But now that this gate's open, I have to consider that as a possibility too. Maybe planting a red 4 would be nice. I don't think planting a red 4 gives me a win threat. Maybe a white 3 actually would be better. I have a feeling Duat might... No. See, the nice thing about the lotus as well, having it next to a gate when you move it out, is that once you plant a basic flower in the gate next to the lotus, that flower can pretty much always be used to form a harmony and get a harmony bonus to plant another flower. Because a lot of the time, like, when you plant a flower in a gate, sometimes you only have one idea where it can form a harmony. So like planting a white 3 here, usually without the lotus, the only idea to form a harmony and get a harmony bonus would to move it here. So Duat could easily block that and make the flower here hard to move out because I couldn't use a harmony bonus to plant another flower. But the lotus makes any of those worries go away. So this gate or this gate, question is, I don't know, I'm trying to think fast, play fast, talk fast so that I'm not wasting Duat's time. But this is a hard decision. If I plant something here, I have ideas with this. The only problem with that though is I can't plant a white 3 here. And a white 3 would be really nice to get into this garden. But if I'm planting here for that idea, I'd have to plant a red 4, which is just not as good. But it'll also be good to get a flower over here to block any IDs over here without accent tiles, so I think this is the smart move. Because otherwise, it might be hard to block win threats because the white 5s will restrict my red 5's movements and the capabilities to block. The orchid might not be able to block sometimes in fear of being captured, but having a red 4 out here would be very nice and very solid for blocking harmonies. So yeah, I don't hate this, and I have this, which would be good. Unfortunately, my red 5 couldn't reach there. I don't hate my position right now. And I have this. That's something Duat has to watch out for. There's no win threat right now, but there could be in the future. Okay, move out the white 4, plant another white 4. Interesting. So threatening to capture my orchid. And honestly, I'm considering just letting Duat capture my orchid. Is that crazy? Maybe. I'm not sure. My orchid has served its purpose, but also, you know, it's always better than not lose my orchid. I don't really want to lose my orchid. And I don't have anything worthwhile to sacrifice it for. I can't, like, make a win threat and sacrifice it. I can't even make it clashing. I don't think a sacrifice would work here as much as I would like it to. There's almost a win here, but, you know, there isn't. Well, actually, I could sack it like this by threatening this. Now Duat can't just capture my orchid, and I get a developing move. Duat's gonna have to respond to this. I don't hate this. I don't hate this move at all, actually. I might do this. I kind of like this move a lot. I think this is what I'm gonna do. And now the plan is to plant a red 3 here. I'm not gonna be using this harmony bonus. Let me just make sure there's nothing to use this harmony bonus on. They shouldn't have any problem with it, so I'm just gonna skip the harmony bonus. So now Duat can't just capture my orchid because they don't get a harmony when capturing my orchid, and they have to respond to this one threat. And I don't think they have any astounding options right now. Something like with chess, when you're leaving up a piece to be captured, you have to be wary if your opponent can threaten anything else with their next move so that your piece is still hanging and you have something else to attend to now. But I don't think there's anything like that right now that I can see. So I feel pretty fine here. I feel pretty okay in this position. This gives me another midline crossing harmony. Opens up more possibilities for win threats. My orchid is safe for now, but I have a feeling next turn I'm gonna have to make that decision again if I need to save it. And next turn I probably want to save it. I really don't want to give up my orchid. I could always try to use an accent tile to save my orchid, but it's kind of, I don't know. You have to be sure that what you're using your accent tile for is worth it. It's hard to say if it's worth saving an orchid with an accent tile. And I don't know if anyone else has ever seen it this way or if I'm just crazy, but the orchid to me has never looked like a flower. Like, I know what an orchid is, I know what the flower is, and I can see it. But I've always envisioned this thing as like a little insect, a little fuzzy bug with like 2 antennae up here and their legs back here and some sort of pattern on their back. Has anyone else ever seen that? I don't know. I use the key Paisho tiles and I've used them for a long time, so I don't know if it's any different with the default tiles. But the first thing I learned was key, and when I saw it, I thought that always had looked like a bug. Am I crazy? Or has literally anyone else seen that? Okay, so Duat moves. Orchid down here, it won't be wild. So my orchid is under attack. You know, I could do this, prolong the life of my orchid some more, but there's not really any point to do that, and if I do that, I lose this. So I feel like that would be a bad idea. Now I could move my red 4 here, but that also doesn't gain me anything, really. So I feel like I'm gonna have to take a more direct approach when dealing with how I want my orchid to survive. Maybe here, I'm looking at a move to trap this white 4. But also I want to make it so this orchid can't move out. I don't think I'm going to be able to do both. Well, I know I definitely can't do both of those, but let's see here. Do I just let my orchid die? I feel like that would be very bad. I don't want that. Can't really protect it with clashing ideas. I'd have to just use a turn to move it, which feels so bad and so slow, you know? And there's no great spots to move it. I mean, I can move it here, and I kind of like that. I think I'm gonna do this. Blocks this still. Well, no, it blocks this now. Blocks this still. Can't be captured. Keeps this orchid in check a little bit. Oh, but the only problem with that is that Duat can now do this and freeze my orchid. And when you can ever freeze both orchids with your opponents being wild and yours not, that's really nice. So I don't want to do that either. This is tough. This is really tough. Part of me just wants my orchid to die. But I know that can't be right. Well, actually, my orchid is safe here. The only problem with that is that, this is gone now. Yeah, see, having your orchid be wild can also be a burden. I think I'm just gonna do the safe thing and do this. Or maybe even this. Nah, I'm gonna do this. Actually, no, yeah. I'm gonna do this. The reason I'm doing that is that it blocks my red 5, but it's going to be harder for Duat to threaten capturing my orchid with their red 5. And yeah, I won't be able to keep in check this orchid with this one. It's very difficult to do that successfully when your orchid is wild and theirs is not. If it's the other way around, it's pretty nice, but not in this case. So yeah, I don't like that move. It's slow and doesn't further my position developmentally at all. But it's what I'm gonna have to go with because I'm not ready to lose my orchid just yet. I know I'm gonna lose it. Once you put your orchid wild and you're you know, playing someone where you expect to go into end game, a late end game, your Orchid's gonna get captured eventually. Putting the Orchid here makes sense, but I'm gonna be doing this and maybe plant a red 3 up here. No, I don't want to do that. Maybe I even do this. Yeah, I kind of want to do this and then plant a red 3 here. Yeah, okay. So my idea with this is I'm not going to think about it too much. I'm threatening this. That's not really my main idea though. So I get another midline crossing harmony. Sure, it creates this weak point here. I don't really care. I have this move if I ever need it. But the main idea is I'm planting a red 3 here. I'm going to move this red 3 out pretty much no matter what. Gonna put it here, harmonize, use it to plant a red 4, put the red 4 like here, then use that to plant a red 3 down here to go here, and then the idea is to move this red 3 up eventually and also threaten to capture this Orchid if it ever becomes wild, so that I can harmonize this red 3 with this red 4 and bypass this red 5 being captured. I'd have to do a roundabout way with it though, because it would be frozen here. I'd have to go like here and then here. Or actually here. Yeah, so we'll see how this plays out. I didn't think it through too much. Could be a bad move, but I don't hate it. And now also having this red 4 out here, it creates this thing where I can move an Orchid closer over here and have it not worry about getting it captured with a white 4. I don't know. I liked my position a lot more a few turns ago. That's for sure. But I don't dislike my position. Yeah, makes sense. Threatening to capture the Orchid, sure. Now might be the time I let my Orchid die. Now might be the time I sacrifice it. I don't think it's gonna live much longer no matter what I do. Kinda just want to capture this white 3 so that I can start planting white 5s and white 4s. Transition over here. I might just sack my Orchid, I think. Getting Duat to put a red 4 there isn't going to do a lot for them. Do they have any win threats? That's something I have to be careful of right now. I don't think they do. Yeah, I'm just going to sack my Orchid, trade a white 3 for an Orchid. I should be able to keep this Orchid in check without mine, with my red 5s and the white 4 coming on the way. Yeah, I don't like this. The nice thing about this though is that when taking my Orchid, Duat wouldn't get a harmony bonus. So I can maybe win some tempo back. Yeah, I don't hate that. And I'm going to be doing this, I think. This looks right to me. And then plant... See, the only problem with planting the white 4 here is that Duat could block this. And that would be rough, because it would be hard to move out this white 4 and harmonize with it. Wait, no, it wouldn't be hard because I have my Lotus. This is part of why I love the Lotus. Lotus is a very handy tile. So I actually do feel pretty safe doing this move. And I don't think this comes with any win threats. It'd be cool if it did, but I don't believe it does. None that I can see right now. But yeah, we're going to be doing this. See how this goes. Probably going to lose this, but we'll see. Actually, I don't want to say I'm probably going to lose this. I think we're pretty even right now. It's hard to say. Each of us have not used an accent tile yet. Sure, I've lost my Orchid. Yeah, that's rough. But it served its purpose, and I'm not too upset about losing it. And I've put a lot of big flowers out there with, 5 movements and 4 movements mainly, so I'm not too worried about this Orchid being too much of a threat. It can't prey on weak tiles as easily. My Lotus is kind of protected, and everything else is kind of close together, so this Orchid shouldn't be too much of a threat. I just have to make sure I don't let it get too scary. It's just going to be annoying with freezing tiles for now. Yeah, this is a good move. Makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. But I don't really mind this. Another side effect with this is that I can't put a white 4 here anymore, but I don't really mind. I'm just going to put it here. It does the same thing, basically. And now I have this. Whoa, I can't do that right. That was silly of me because of this red 5. Yeah, that was a little silly of me. But I still don't mind putting a white 5 down here. So I'm going to be moving out the white 5 no matter what. I'm not moving this red 3. There's nowhere I can move it where it's any good. And that means Duat's going to capture it and get this. But I don't mind. it'll be temporary. I'm planning to plant another red 3 up here, forcing Duat to move their white 3 off my Lotus, most likely. And we're just going to plant a white 4 down here. I don't mind this. I don't mind my position right now. This should be okay. It is unfortunate. Duat does get a harmony bonus with capturing, but it's okay. I'm going to be doing this, and then red 3. Yeah, I'm probably in a losing position right now. But going back on it, I don't think I'd play this any differently, really. This is just my playstyle. This is how I play Skud. It might not be the most optimal, but it's what makes the most sense to me. And that's going to be what makes me play the most efficiently. Maybe not the most optimally, but I'll be able to do it. Also, it's kind of crazy. I have 52 games where it's my turn. I just did the thing where I played all my games like 2 days ago, and it's already filled back up. That's crazy. I still haven't even taken Human Child's Ginseng games that they sent me. And yeah, as always, Duat has been more efficient than me with getting their basic tiles out there, so they're going to be the one leading the front to alt win condition. Makes sense, and oh, that's annoying. I didn't think about that. I didn't think about them planting the Lotus this turn, but that's very smart. Oh yeah, now I'm completely lost. That was a smart move. I wasn't expecting the Lotus this early. That makes sense. First of all, does Duat have a win condition? A win threat? Kind of looks like it, doesn't it? Here. And then wheel, yeah. So win threat. Orchid's about to be wild. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Well, I kind of like this move, honestly. I don't dislike this. Then I kind of want to use an accent tile right now. Honestly, yeah, this. I think this is a really good placement for my knotweed. Let's do this. I like this move. Now, oh, this move was so nice, actually. I like this move a lot. This Lotus had so many opportunities to make a harmony out of the gate. Now it has 0. It cannot make a harmony out of the gate, which is really nice for me. I like this a lot, actually. This was a great find. So it blocks off this red 3. This knotweed makes it so it can't harmonize with this white 4. Also blocks this red 4. And makes it so that it can't harmonize with this white 4. That's actually a really good move. I like that a lot. I know I'm hyping myself up here, but I like that move a lot. I honestly don't think Duat was expecting that, which is something you don't get to say a lot. I also got another midline crossing harmony, which is just another nice thing. So the plan is still to do this. Interesting. So what's the idea with this, I wonder? I don't know. The only thing I can see is this. Something like that. Oh yeah, the idea must be this. And then you can do this. I think that's the idea. Not sure. Still no win threat for a little bit. I still have this. That was another part of this move, by the way, that I didn't even explain. I wanted to keep in check this Lotus, shut down any win threats, while also making sure I could capture this Orchid, because I can't with this white 5. So honestly, that was a great move, I think. Now I'm just going to be doing my normal idea, I think. Nothing else really special I want to do. But should I plant a red 3 or a white 5? I want to do a red 3 because I want to capture this, but a white 5 would be nice. Now, red 3 first, then white 5. Because I want to threaten this first, get a red 3 to potentially harmonize with a white 5 over here somehow. The only big problem is going to be these red 5s are going to shut down my white 5 a lot. Yeah, okay, makes sense. I don't really mind that, though. How do I want to do this? Gonna be moving out my red 3. I don't want to do this. And then white 5. I have this move as well. Okay, I'm just gonna do this. It seems right. I'm not 100% sure right now. Just, you know, this white 5 isn't gonna be able to do a lot with these red... It's not gonna be able to do a lot with these red 5s here, but I'm planning to move it out and then plant another white 5. But also that's gonna be tricky. I'd have to move it here so that I still don't lose the trade. Oh, well now I can't do that. Yeah, makes sense. Now I can put it here, and I don't hate that. Yeah, it's gonna be captured, but I don't know. I just want to get tiles out there, even if they're not gonna last long. Yeah, I don't mind doing this. I also have this, but you know, that's not gonna happen for a little bit. Yeah, I don't like my position, like usual. It would be nice if I could move this out without getting it captured. And I mean, I could by doing something like this, but what's that going to do for me, really? Nothing. There's almost some really good moves I could make here, but there isn't. I like the idea of moving this here, and then when it captures, it class traps this white 3 so that I have some opportunity to go and capture it, but I can't do that since it's in a white card, and I just think that would be a cool idea. Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna do this. No, the smart thing is to do this so that Duat doesn't get a harmony bonus when they capture. And this doesn't do anything. And it just moves their red 5s out into the middle of nowhere. So I don't mind that at all. But now with the plant, leaning towards a red 4 over here. I want to save my last red 3, kind of. This is tough. Nah, red 4. Because with this move, we're never going to plant another white 5 up here. And the only flower that can harmonize with this red 3 that isn't a white 5, or this lotus, is a red 4. So Duat's probably going to move this one. Well, I'm not sure. I think they might want to move this one because they don't want me to have this. If they move this red 5 out of the way, I think that would be bad for them. I'm not sure though. They might just use that one. It would have been nice if I could move it in a place that was out of range of this one and they had to capture this one. I also have this move as something to keep in mind, and I kind of like that. That's another thing. If Duat does decide to take with this one, then I have this and threaten this, which would be nice. Yeah, that is kind of nice. Also, if they take with this, then I have this, which is a win threat as well, so that would be nice. So if they capture this one, I'm happy. If they capture with this one, I'm happy, honestly. So yeah, putting it here was definitely the right call. Is there a world where Duat just doesn't capture? Probably. I think there's a good chance Duat does do that. And now thinking about it, if both of these spots are so valuable to have a red 5 in, would it be right to put a white 5 here instead of a red 4? To force Duat to get both of their red 5s off of here if they want to capture fully? Potentially. Putting a white 5 here might have been the way. That's interesting. But you'd also be losing 2 white 5s, which would be rough. 2 white 5s for 1 red 5. I don't know. I don't hate my position here. Don't hate my position. Something to note is Duat does not have a single midline crossing harmony. I have 4. Well, actually I have 5 right now, but I'm about to lose one if they capture. But the more they're thinking about this, the more I'm thinking they're not going to capture. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. They saw this. They definitely saw this. Okay. Makes sense. Now, do I move this out and plant a white 5? This was really smart. They definitely saw my threat. They also cut off this, which is nice. Okay. This is good. This is a good game. I mean, all my games with Duat are always fun, always great. This one's good. Well, I'm gonna be moving out my red 4, right? That's what I gotta do. But where to move it? Where to move it? You know what's interesting? If I go here, this white 5 is completely invulnerable. This red 5 is class trapped. This can't reach it anymore. Very interesting. You know, that might be the move. I get a harmony bonus. Saves my white 5 and sets up a discovered harmony. That is tempting, but I feel like it's probably not the right choice. I don't know. I really don't know. Because then if I do that, I'm not going to be planting a white 5 up there anymore. I'm going to be planting a red 3 somewhere. That might be the right choice, honestly, the more I think about it. I don't think Duat wants to capture the white 5 in the first place, though. This move was more of just a defensive move, I think. So do I even need to protect my white 5? Because honestly, I don't think Duat's planning to capture it. Duat doesn't have any threats right now. I do just like class trapping this red 5 as a move regardless of protecting this white 5. I think it's a good move, no matter what. Just trapping a flower is nice without an orchid. Yeah, maybe I do that. There's some ideas with this, you know, wheel this, or yeah, wheel this like that, and then this, you know, there's some ideas like that potentially, you know, either move this here or wheel this, but you know, that requires this red 5 to move. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. I don't know, I don't see anything else really. I guess red 3 is the only one that makes sense. Well, actually, I could use this opportunity to plant a white 4 here. Oh, I like that a lot. I like that. Oh, white 4? Do I do a white 4? I could plant any flower and make it work, kind of. But, you know, white 4 is nice because of this. Also, it's just harder to get white 4s out with my current board state. I also have this move eventually. Kind of didn't see that. That could be interesting. No, you know what? This is interesting. If I move this here after this, you know, I could capture this. That could be interesting. And then I have this with my Lotus there. And this. Ooh, that's really interesting. Okay, that's something to keep an eye out for, but first is this. And then this. Okay, this might be crazy, but I have ideas here. I have ideas. No, this has got to be wrong. Hold on. I'm going to undo this. I hate undoing moves. It feels weird, but nah, it's got to be this. Yeah, no. White 5, I had ideas, but it doesn't really work, I think. I wanted to put a white 5 here, but I don't think it works really. One white 5 is enough, I think. Okay, move out the Lotus. There's probably a win threat here. Is there not? I think Duat just wants to get their Lotus out so they can start using their harmony bonuses to start planting flowers. Because we're getting close to alt win, and I've got some midline crossing harmonies. Duat doesn't have any. So I don't think there's a win threat. Okay, I think I keep pushing, keep making midline crossing harmonies. You know, this idea is cool, but, you know, capturing this red 5 isn't really going to accomplish me anything. I get this, yeah, but, you know, I also just have this. And if I move the Lotus, I don't have that anymore, which is the whole idea of planting this white 4 here. So yeah, we're doing this. Now, what do we plant? What do we plant? Can't really use this red 5 because of this. Not that we have a red 4 anyway, but we can't even do a white 3 here. Red 3 here looks to be our only real option. We also have accent tiles. Also have 3 accent tiles. Yeah, I guess a red 3 here makes sense, but I don't know what the next move after that is going to be. It's going to be hard to start. I mean, we should always be able to make new harmonies, but I don't think we're going to be able to make very many more midlock crossing harmonies. Unless, now, Duat was smart about putting the Lotus here so that we can't use it, especially with this red 5 here. Okay, let's just do this. We're getting to the end of this game. Actually, I didn't even realize it, but I'm closer to starting alt win than Duat is. But you know, Duat still has 4 of their accent tiles, so they should be able to stop me from winning. This is a good game, though. Definitely a good game. Oh, you know what? I didn't even see that. We have white 3 harmonized with this. So we should be able to make another midline crossing harmony. We're not going to be able to put something here, of course, but I think Duat maybe wants to move this white 4 eventually. Then we can take advantage of this, put a white 4 over here. That would be pretty nice. Interesting. So now is there a win threat? No. Just a discovered harmony, I guess. Or is there a win threat with this? No, I don't see a win threat. We should be fine. We're just a little paranoid, you know. Sure, they can take my white 4. I really don't care. They get a harmony with it, which is nice for Duat. Harmony, midline crossing harmony, and a bonus. Yeah, it's a great move for Duat, but well, is it worth taking the turn to save my white 4? Nah, Duat still has this. Nah, yeah, I just push for alt win. That's what I gotta do. Just keep pushing. Only 3 more turns. That should be plenty of time for Duat to stop me with accents. But we'll see how this goes. I might even use a boat to get rid of this knotweed eventually. Probably not soon, but if I don't want to end alt win, I don't know. Oh yeah, this move also gave Duat a midline crossing harmony, so it makes sense. Duat has a good move to give them 2 midline crossing harmonies with this. So yeah, Duat can very quickly catch up to me with the midline crossing harmony count. Okay, hold on. We need an acronym for midline crossing harmony. You know how many times I have said those 3 words? Okay, hold on. Acronym: midline crossing harmony. And an ML. We could do midline as 1 word. MCH. Does that work? Is that a weird acronym, or is that fine? MCH. Can I start saying MCHs? I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna try that for the rest of this video. Or you could just call them Mitches, but I feel like that's weird. MCH is better. So yeah, Duat should definitely be able to catch up their number of MCHs with me. So if anything, we're looking at a draw with alt win. I don't know. We're getting there though. I really don't want to draw with Duat again. I don't know how many times I've drawn with Duat, but I feel like it's just so often when we get to alt win. I don't know. when they're two high skill players, which, yeah, I mean, I don't think of myself as a high skill player, but I think this game is evidence of me being a high skill player. Most people can't, you know, I don't know. A lot of people can't take Duat this far. Oh, right. I forgot the Orchid was wild. I completely forgot that. Okay, I'm terrible at this game. Never mind. I am not high level. Okay, well, I can capture it. Gives me a harmony. I can't plant a flower with it, but it's another MCH, and I can use it to maybe boat this knotweed. That gives Duat this, though, which I don't like. Maybe, well, with this, I would definitely be using Accent Tile. I don't hate this move for sure. It also gives me this again. Oh yeah, because part of this move with Duat was that I couldn't do this, so I'm definitely going to be taking the Orchid. I could just boat this rose. Or not, sorry, not boat. I could wheel this, rose. Get this. I also have this if I ever need it, because Duat will want to do this, and then I can do this, and I get this. And that way, you know, this isn't clash trapped. Okay, we're taking this. What do we use our Accent Tile for? We could... No, we can't save our Lily. Am I actually going to win against Duat? I know, this is a crazy idea. No one has ever beaten Duat. Duat has never, ever been beaten. I shouldn't get ahead of myself, though. I'm not beating Duat. Let's see here. I like this move, I guess. This move doesn't really work because this is going to get captured. Yeah, I'm not going to think too hard about it and do this. Okay, no more Orchid. I like this. I swear, if there's some win, I'm going to lose my mind. If Duat somehow has a win on this board, nah, there's no way. There's no way there's a win. I don't know. This has got me a little hopeful, but don't want to get ahead of myself. I also have this move, and now that I've moved this off here, when I move this, I can plant a white 4 here and do this. Another MCH. Okay. Duat's a genius, so they're going to come up with some way to stop me. They also have 4 Accent Tiles, so... You know, it's probably not going to happen, but I'd love to win this game. I wasn't expecting to win this, I just was recording this for fun. But yeah, like I was saying, with 2 experienced players, you know, it's kind of like chess, I guess. You know how people say chess, when played perfectly, is always a draw? I feel like it's kind of a similar idea. Obviously, we're not playing Skud perfectly. Well, I don't know, Duat probably is, but I'm not. So, it's not guaranteed to be a draw, but I feel like it does happen more often when I play someone like Duat. I like my position here, though. Feels too good to be true, though. Duat was probably like, oh yeah, I was just trying this stupid opening that no one would ever think to ever do, but I thought, might as well have fun. I'm just playing Blake. I should just, you know, mess around. It's probably what's happening. But regardless, it's been fun. No matter the outcome of this game, I've had a lot of fun. The only thing that I would not be happy with as an outcome of this game is for Duat to get a Harmony Ring. As long as that doesn't happen, I'm okay. I'm okay. Duat can win an alt win, or we can draw, or whatever. That's fine. Just as long as I don't let Duat get a Harmony Ring, I'm gonna be happy. If Duat got a Harmony Ring, oh, that would be so sad. I would be so upset. I mean, not really, but it would be really frustrating. I don't think there's any way that's happening, though. Truly. And I know I say, like, oh yeah, I said in a previous video, like, yeah, I fall into the trap sometimes thinking Harmony Ring could never happen with this board state, you know? But in this case, I truly don't think it's happening. Ah, this is smart. Yeah, good move. This is what I'm talking about. With the Accent Tiles, Duat should be able to stop me. But I do have this. Then I can't plant a flower. So I'll save that for later, I think. And then boat this, probably. For now, I'll probably just do this. So yeah, I really don't think I have to worry about Harmony Ring. Like, 100%. I don't think I'm just saying that. I don't think I'm falling for some trap. The only tiles Duat has on this side of the board, from this line down, are 2 roses. And the only tiles close to harmonizing with these on this side of the board are white 4s, which can't harmonize with the roses. So we should be completely fine. I don't think there's any way a Harmony Ring is happening. I mean, obviously Duat could plant some flower over here, but I think it's probably too slow. Okay, I like this. Also could build this Lotus here sometime. Yeah, saw that. Knew that was gonna happen. But we just keep pushing. Let's keep going. Now, do I put it here or here? I don't think it really matters. But if I put it here, I get to save a harmony, potentially a harmony bonus with this white 5, so gonna be doing that. Now, what do we plant for our last flower we're gonna be using in game? A white 3? No. No, it's gotta be the white 5, right? White 5 here. I don't think Duat can stop me from harmonizing with both of these lilies. That's gotta be the right move. But yeah, that's gotta be right. Okay, fingers crossed. Maybe there's a chance I can win this? Because boating this knotweed is a big move. I don't need to plant this jasmine right away. I can hold off for alt win. If Duat can stop me on this turn so that I can't win on my next turn, then I could do something like this, boat this. Then it's gonna be harder for Duat to stop me, but probably they could still stop me because they have accent tiles. So I don't think I'm gonna win. We might draw though. I will take a draw at this point. I mean, draws never really make me happy, but it's better than refusing the draw and then going on to lose. So I always just take the draw. I don't mind draws. Duat must have some way to stop me because they have 4 MCHs and I have 4. And I'm not gonna. No, yeah, this has got to be. Well, actually, now I can't draw, right? Now I can't even draw. But what I could do. Wait, yeah. What am I talking about? I'm not even close to drawing. Well, we can't end the game right on this turn. I guess we'll do what I was talking about with this. Boat this. Now I think Duat's probably gonna win. But I'm not sure. This looks right, but I don't know if it is. Because what do I do after this? I can't really make any more MCHs. Oh, I have... No, I can't do that. It's clashing. I have this. Yeah, okay. I have some options. Hopefully I can still get a draw out of this. Yeah, I got way too hopeful. I didn't really look at... The board looked good for me, so I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna win this. But, no, yeah. I think I'll be I'll definitely be happy to get a draw at this point. The nice thing is, though, I should be able to decide when the game ends, so I'm not too worried. Should be able to get a draw out of this. All I have left is a rock, though. I don't know, this is pretty sketchy. Yeah, there's that rock. Very good use of the rock. Well, this is a good move, because Duat can't do this anymore. So definitely gonna do that. And then rock this. Okay, Duat should be able to stop me, but... Let's see. Hopefully we can get a draw. Yeah, no. I knew in the back of my mind, with those 4 accents, there's no way I was winning. Yeah, nah. That was wishful thinking, but it was fun. I enjoyed the high while I was on it. But now I'm just hoping I can get a draw. In the future, I have this idea here, where I move this out, don't use the harmony bonus to plant flower. I have this, which gets rid of this midline crossing harmony with Duats, and then I gain this, and then I use that harmony bonus to plant a flower. That's something I could do. Because I'm out of accents. And Duat still has 2, so I'm pretty much screwed. But there's hope. There's hope. Just, yeah, Duat timed this very well so that they had enough time to stop me. Which, yeah, I expect nothing less from Duat. Yeah, honestly, I'll even be happy if I lose this. Like I said, I'll be happy no matter what, as long as Duat doesn't form a harmony ring. I'm happy. Because this has been the funnest game of Skud I've had in a while. I mean, I haven't played any live games of Skud in a while, and live games is when I have the most fun. Now, this is the first live game of Skud I played in a while, first live game of Skud I played against Duat in a while, and yeah, it's a lot of fun like always. Makes me think a lot. It's just a lot of fun to play someone, I don't want to say near my skill level. Duat's probably a lot higher than me, but at the very least, it's a lot of fun to play someone better than you, you know? Oh yeah, I also have this move. I completely forgot about this. What did I do on my last move? That, yeah. Okay, I have this if I ever need it. I feel like maybe Duat should have put this rock here, to be honest. I mean, Duat knows best, probably, but I think this, I don't know, to me looks better. Because no matter what, I have this. But, actually, no. What am I? Who do I think I am? Who do I think I am telling Duat which is better? I think, yeah, either one works. Also, I'm just joking, by the way. All this is for fun. Don't take any of this banter too seriously. I also have this move, which breaks off this, and then I can do this. But this isn't class trapped anymore, of course. Yeah, Duat's really thinking, huh? It's been a while. I thought this would be pretty easy for them to figure out, but maybe it's harder than I think. Okay, well, Yeah, makes sense. There goes that rock that was so nice. I do get this now, though, which is nice. But yeah, there's no chance I'm winning this, right? There's no chance. 1, 2, 3, 4 MCHs for me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. Wait, how many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6 for Duat. Okay, it's closer than I thought. This is a swing of 2. Okay, hold on. The only problem is my white jade is stuck right now. Oh, and right, I don't have this move because of this rock. Yeah, this rock here is definitely better. What am I on about? And I can't do this because it gets rid of this Midnight Crossing Harmony. Wait, what am I talking about? The plan with here wasn't even to use Harmony. I'm really losing my mind. Well, Duat can't end the game anytime soon, which is good. Duat can't even get this, well, actually, yeah, Duat would have to go here to get a Harmony with it. Duat still has a wheel. Also, what was I saying? I don't have this move because it's clash trapped. Yeah, putting the white floor here is probably a mistake. I mean, I did see this clash trap before, but I just thought it wouldn't matter, but with this move, it does matter. So I'm deciding between this or this. Or I guess even this makes more sense. Something like that. Trying to decide which one is better. I mean, this is obviously good. I can't go wrong with this, right? And if I do this with this idea, I don't have this anymore. So I would like to get my white 5 out at some point, though. Having it stuck in here limits my options for ending the game. What's the plan? Maybe this, and then, you know, something like this. That also stops this class trap. Gives me this. Don't have a flower and a gate anymore, so I can plant this whenever for whatever. I still have this. Duat's not going to be ending the game yet. Yeah, let's do this. I just hope I can get a draw, but I don't think I can. Without accent tiles, I don't think it's happening. You know, having a white flower over here would be really nice, but I do not have one of those. Oh, I'm gonna sound so stupid now. I was so happy earlier that I was supposedly winning. Yeah, I was not winning. I definitely think I played well, though, don't get me wrong. I was very happy with my performance. Oh yeah, Duat does have this move. That makes sense. Alright, let's do an MCH count real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4 for me still. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Well, let's unfreeze my red 5, I guess. Yeah, why not? Yeah, let's just do that. Oh yeah, I'm probably gonna lose this. I just thought there's no way I'm gonna lose this because I was so happy with how I was playing. But, you know, I did talk about some mistakes I made. Definitely not my best game, but I thought I played pretty well. But I haven't played Skud live in a while. Also, what is so great about this move? It's only great if this harmony gets blocked. I don't know what else. Yeah, I need to get back into Skud. Need to start playing some more Skud because it's a lot of fun, and I think I'm pretty decent at it. I just need to play it some more. And I know I'm saying I need to play it some more when I have it's my most played variant by far, by over 1,000. I have 1722 games of it and 11,089 wins. But a lot of these games are not against high skill players. So yeah, I need to get some more games like these. And I do play a fair amount with Duat, but I don't play live games very much. And I think well, I don't want to say everyone, but I think the majority of people would say they play better live. I mean, that doesn't harmonize. I'm just drawing arrows for the fun of it at this point. Oh, but this is a good move. Wait, why didn't I do this? It's too late to undo now. I don't want to undo in the middle of Duat's thinking, but I should have done this, because what? Well, wait. Man, my brain is not working for Skud right now. I'm just not seeing those obvious things. I'm surprised that I played so well this game. Well, I probably didn't play that great if my brain is lagging this much, but I'm surprised I got to this point, because my brain is not working right now, really. And this time I actually have gotten sleep. Aw, man, Duat saw the move. Aw, man. Of course they saw the move. And now they're just gonna eat all my pieces. Aw, man. Oh, man. It's over. It's over. Yeah, it's not like fire where if you rush to the end, then you get to decide the end. You kind of just win. Like, no, it's not like that at all. I think I've been playing too much fire recently. Yeah, it's just over. Yeah, I think just usually Duat beats me to alt win. Or is that even true? I feel like I usually get to alt win first. Yeah, I usually do. I don't know what I'm on about. I just thought since I got to alt win first, then I was winning for some reason. But no, that's not the case. Why would that be the case? I think I've just got fire on the brain. Can't even do this because it's clashing two ways. This, my own this knotweed has caused me. I love this move with the knotweed, but it's caused me problems, man. It's caused me problems. Yeah, I don't have any good options. It's over. Just kidding. Why would I do that? I'm not a quitter. I mean, I'm gonna lose, but I don't give up. It's just too overwhelming. I'm losing so badly right now. And I thought I played so good. Well, I guess I'd want to save this one because I don't want this to happen. Maybe this. Oh, that still lets this happen. So maybe this. Oh, this is so bad though. It gets rid of two of my harmonies. Oh man, I guess this would be better, huh? Oh, and then at least I have this. Okay. I mean, I guess that's probably the best move. Not that it's gonna save me at all. I mean, Duat still has this. And then I guess I can do this still. Man, this is a great game. Honestly, I know I'm bummed that I'm losing because I dislike losing, but it was honest. This has honestly been a really fun game. I am a little bit of a sore loser, I will say, if you can't notice. I am a little competitive, but regardless, this definitely has been a lot of fun. Yeah, I need to play more with Duat. I don't know. I kind of want to look back at this game and review it, but also I feel like that would be too heartbreaking. I want to see where it went wrong, but also I don't. I don't want to go back and look at what could have been. I suppose I will just never beat Duat. I'm joking. I will beat Duat. Okay, I don't understand why they moved here. They're glass trapping by Jasmine. Why is Duat so smart? I will get my revenge though. I will be Duat. Just not this game. not right now. It's not happening right now. I've been closer than this. I mean, I've drawn before. I'm not drawing this game. Yeah, that was smart. That was smart. And now Duat has this. Oh boy. It's over. I have this, I guess. But do I do this first? I don't know. If I do this, they can move this rose. Not that it can do anything that I can see. Yeah, I'm just waiting for Duat to end it. I mean, they're gonna end it on their next turn. Yeah, no. There were some nuance in there with how the accent tiles are placed that I think I did wrong. Because I was able to place my accent tiles first. It's not just that Duat then has more accent tiles. It's that Duat can use their accent tiles on my accent tiles and fight back, and I can't counteract their accent tiles with mine. I think that was my undoing. So, oh, that's interesting. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. I haven't gone back and looked at anything. But I did notice I placed my accent tiles first, so Duat was able to counteract them and respond. And maybe that is what caused my downfall in the end. It's got to be something, because I had more MCHs and I was determining when the game ended. So what did Duat do that made me lose? Or what did I mess up that made me lose? That's what I got to figure out. And I feel like I placed the accent tiles wrong. That's what my hunch is right now. Maybe I'll come back and look at this because I'm curious. I think this game, I had the potential to beat Duat, but I think I squandered it. Because in my mind, I played this well, but clearly there were some things I could have done better because I lost. So I need to figure out what those were. I mean, I have some ideas. Early on, with the Orchid, I probably made some mistakes. I probably just made some simple positioning mistakes with my tiles. They probably weren't placed the best. Like, you see how Duat has white flowers in both these gardens and red flowers in both of these gardens? I don't have any white flowers over here in this garden, so Duat has full control of this white garden. That's definitely a mistake. I have white flowers over here. I have red flowers in this garden, but I don't have any red flowers in this garden. So I think there's some mistakes I made with my accent tiles and just some positional foundational moves that I messed up as well. I didn't spread out my tiles so that I have control over the whole board. I have a lot of control in certain parts. Like, I had this bottom half of the board kind of locked down for Duat. But Duat was able to take control of this white garden here, this red garden here, and that caused a lot of problems for me because Duat had control of the center area because in the gardens it's closer to the center, was able to block more harmonies, control their harmonies, get more harmonies. So accents, I made some mistakes. Orchid, I made some mistakes. And positioning, I made some positional mistakes. So I need to work on timing my accents and how I'm using them and paying attention to my opponent's accents. I need to focus on putting a lot of the orchid mistakes, I think, were also positional mistakes. So I just need to work on positioning of my tiles along with my accents. I need to be able to position my tiles in ways where they can be used to maximum efficiency and also so that I have control over the whole board. I need to have some flowers in every garden and I need to have flowers close to the center. The only flower I had close to the center here was this red 5. Duat has this red 4, this white 5, this red 3, this white 4. This is a 5 range movement flower, so it's close enough. This white 3 is even pretty close. I only had 1. Duat has 5, 6 here. So positioning is the big thing I need to work on, and accent tiles. At least that's just my initial thoughts after playing this game. But yeah, no, like I said in the chat, great game. I had a lot of fun, and I think this will help me improve. I learned a lot from this game, I think. And recording this video helped me a lot. I don't get it. Sometimes recording messes me up. Sometimes recording helps me learn. I don't know. I think overall recording is beneficial. Just sometimes I get a little distracted with my commentary. But yeah, great game. A lot of fun to play, a lot of fun to record. I look forward to making more videos like this. Give me any feedback you have. Let's start using MCH, please. My throat and voice is so tired of saying midline crossing harmonies. Please, can we use MCH? Or just some shortening of it. I don't know. That acronym might mean something else. That's what I use for this. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.